Located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception, but this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Oh, he's going to air it out. It got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there on the first play of the game. 41 yards. Steps away. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day. And
all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
To Marquise Goodwin.
Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the
now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Fighting down past the 45. And so Derrick Henry all alone. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 15. That's a big run that time by Henry. And even 50 yards. Running jet sweep here, Humphreys. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he knocks it through. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
18 on the play. 1st down, Browns.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Complete.
Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
16 yards. And the Browns first down.
Play fake. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop. 7-7, our score after one.
13-yard line.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Nick Chubb with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Browns 14, Titans 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
For a
27 yards, a big play there on fourth.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Incomplete.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. The Browns D locked in on third down. Brings up fourth.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
The Browns drive about to get started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know It's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number one in their conference.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Mayfield from the gun on third down. He'll have a first down past the 40. And it's complete. Hooper. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there on third down for the Browns. And even 40 yards. Mayfield completes it to Higgins. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but it'll be second and goal. And again, it's Mayfield. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And now third and goal following incompletions on first and second down. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Cleveland.
Nick Chubb with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
His kick
it's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Browns 21, Titans 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Oh, interesting.
The Titans take over first and 10. At their own 5-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but now it'll be third down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Now Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
A.J. Brown, incomplete. Greedy Williams on
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Browns drive about to get started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown.
Odell Beckham Jr., the 30, past the 20.
Bring it!
And all the way in.
Mayfield's
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell Beckham.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
His 5th touchdown now
Aldrich
on the
Rosas
year.
lining up
And
for
the
the extra
Browns
point.
add on to their lead. Man, we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by the Browns.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little.
Odell Beckham Jr. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Odell Beckham.
Odell Beckham with his second TD of the game, his sixth on the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Makes the score Browns
Rosas good with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Man open left side is Brown. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Now Tannehill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Intended for
Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
Denzel Ward.
Throwing again is Tannehill. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
To the air again, Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
That's good.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the Titans are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Aldrick Rosas lining up for the extra point.
Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now, 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is, and this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He's going to wind up and air it out. And now here is another interception. interception. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
And this one's incomplete.
On the keeper.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Yards to go.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They have certainly looked his way in this third quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. It'll be first and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Browns 42. Titans 10.
They'll run with Chubb, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Complete to number
Jarvis
80.
Landry. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns continue to roll. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they? Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20. Touchdown, Titans. Jonnu Smith. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to get a score back. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Oh, that's the way to run it, boy.
He takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on,
I'm only going to be able to carry it so far.
And they all looked at me and said, Just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Coming to you, coming to you.
4th down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And it's caught. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Shift, watch the shift.
From the end zone, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith. That'll bring up 2nd down. Off play action, Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He's at the 30. 10. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they hope to polish things off. And what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, they just continue to roll. And Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception.
Get off the field.
Greedy Williams picks it off. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game Like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. That one is caught by Hunt. And he's got some space here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Cleveland.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
23.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Humphries. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard
gun, Tannehill. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Tannehill now to throw. And now here is another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Nothing in! Nothing in!
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Williams on the covering.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Dancing to his left. And that's caught by Smith. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30-yard line. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play?
Today's final score, Browns.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens.
tonight.
Mike check 33. 70. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Marvin Jones.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Stafford. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Kenny Galladay. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
shotgun snap for Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 33.
Lions.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of down.
33-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Stafford looks to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Marvin Jones. Incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Complete to Kenny Galladay. A gain of 1.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
DeAndre Swift.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. And they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Play action now. Here's Mayfield on the move to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll roll him out right. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Man, you got to be smarter than that.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Mike 51.
Mayfield off the play fake. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Rosa's kick is good.
The kick is,
and the Browns are on to a 3-0 lead.
Makes the score Browns 10.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's good.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with second and goal coming up. On second and goal, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Mayfield on the keeper.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Lions 7.
Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 180. 51. You better be afraid of me. You better.
They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. On the run, this is Hunt. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
45-yard line.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
4 yards.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham there to make the... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Mayfield on first down, escaping the pressure right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, and it's second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield on play action. Forced out to his left. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
That's good.
It's a big play there for the Browns. 44 yards.
21-yard line.
First down, Mayfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, it's Hunt. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown. Kareem Hunt. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Following the interception, Mayfield out to his left. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. From the gun, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Hunt. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Block in the back. Offense.
What are they thinking?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was trying to go back to Beckham there. And now it's 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flushed out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll buy some time right. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards that time. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Slam. Hey, alert 33.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. That's out to the left and complete.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
What happened?
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And how about this? The dog pound gets the crowd. The Cleveland Browns are the Super Bowl champs.
The Bears are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Orlando Wizards are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Orlando Wizards are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock. The Cardinals are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock.
today.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. To throw, Mayfield.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On the keeper.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Play fake. Mayfield rolling to his left. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
And 10.
Steps away, and that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
4th down, Mayfield. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
A gain of 9. Brings up
now Mayfield
and 1.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Mayfield looks to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Baker Mayfield sacked.
Well, they only had a yard to go. They tried to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting. Understanding a few tendencies and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot. And they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Rolling to his right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham.
Mayfield's pass.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Taking a shot for Samuel. He's got a man. Complete. 20. And all the way touchdown,
Mayfield's
Cleveland.
pass complete to Curtis Samuel.
Curtis Samuel. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken.
On the carry.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
A gain of 16
One play
yards.
has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. He'll run it. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Mike, 55. Check.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield eluding the pressure right. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. He'll buy some time right. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just in the
conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking. No hesitation.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Steps away to his left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
3rd and long for Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is going to be incomplete. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Throwing, Mayfield.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. On that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back.
Now Mayfield lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. They'll roll him out right. This one complete into the hands of Higgins.
Mayfield's pass complete to Rashard Higgins.
And he is
Touchdown.
into the end. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Mayfield on the move to his left. He's going to let it fly. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
For Rashard Higgins. Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Now Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And that'll make it 3rd down. Flush to his right. Completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Mayfield to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. This pass complete to Higgins. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And again, it's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd down and goal.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the... So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Cincinnati, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Baltimore Ravens next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.